Who is ready to go inside a Walmart with me and celebrate Fetchtopia? I believe that's what it's called. I may be wrong. But anyway, Fetch has some amazing deals and we're gonna be able to grab a lot of them today in Walmart. Now, if you aren't aware, Fetchtopia is going on from Wednesday the 21st through the 27th, which is Tuesday. They have select offers that are doubled in value, which is super amazing because you can grab some freebies or money makers using Fetch by itself, or with some other apps you can grab some really good deals too. But I do have a printable breakdown for you guys like normal. I tried to find as many of the Fetchtopia offers as possible. As y'all know, I try to include some deals that even I'm not going to do just because I don't know what you guys need to save on. So I like to be able to try to put some deals that maybe anyone needs. So there's that subscribe button down there as well. If you're not currently subscribed, I'd love to have you as part of my channel. And let's head inside and see what kind of deals we can grab. So this deal is on the Dunkin' Iced Refreshers. They are the 10 count. My store carries 2 different flavors. I don't really know how many flavors there are, but they are $6.98. We'll submit 2 Fetch rewards for 6,000 Fetch points, which is $6, making each box 98 cents, and the limit on this deal is 3 of them. Alright guys, they're like redoing that aisle right now, or that section, so I can't record, and this is literally the store that has no Wi-Fi, so I don't do shopping here. So yeah, anyway, my normal store doesn't carry these, but these are money makers, so of course I had to stop and grab these. But it's on these Sargento cheese bakes. They are $4.48 each. You'll grab 2 of them for $8.96. You'll submit to Fetch for 10,000 Fetch points, which is $10, making it a $1.04 moneymaker when grabbing 2. The limit on this deal is 1. Y'all, this describes my life like no tomorrow. Alright guys, perfect moneymaker deal, and my store actually has them in stock. Like, I'm surprised. But it's on these Shea Moisture bars. My store has 3 different varieties. I scanned all 3. All 3 of them work for Ibotta. But they're $5.98. You'll submit to Ibotta for $4. And on Fetch, this is one of the Fetchtopia deals. So we're getting 3,000 Fetch points, making it a $1.02 moneymaker. So we have a really good deal on Cortisone 10. You can grab this Intense Healing one, or the Cooling Gel, or this Soothing Aloe. They are all $4.97. So grabbing one at that price obviously is $4.97. We'll submit to Ibotta for 75 cents. And then on Fetch, we have 2 different offers. We have one for 2,400 Fetch points, which is $2.40. And then we have a 1,000 point offer. So that's $1, making one of these 82 cents. Now the limit is 3 of this deal that you can do. I believe it's Ibotta has a limit of 3. We have some clearance going on, some dishware, or not dishware, like cookware. There's tons. I would say a good 25% of this aisle. They all look to be about 25% off, so it's a great start, especially if you're looking for a specific brand or a specific kind of pan. Thank you guys so much for entering my giveaway last week. On the screen are the winners of the cat food, and then we have the winners for the coupons for the Persil. Unfortunately, someone did ask for the Axe coupons, and I did stop at the Walgreens that I found them at, and they're all gone. Even like the display is taken down, so unfortunately I wasn't able to grab more for you. I'm very sorry. But anyway guys, back to the deals. Over in the trial and travel section, you're gonna look for these with the $2 Peely. You're going to use the $2 Peely later, just an FYI, or I'm going to show you a deal to use it. Y'all check your store for this Gain Scent beads on clearance for $7. So what you're going to do is grab 2 of these on clearance for $7. Your total will be $14. We have $5 on Ibotta when buying 2, making them $9 for both. So these Arm & Hammer scent boosters are $5.48. We have $2.50 on Ibotta, making them $1.98. We have a really good deal on the Tide to Go pens. The single count is $2.97. On Fetch Rewards, we have 2,000 Fetch points, and then on Ibotta, we have 75 cents, making it just 22 cents. We have a really good deal on the Downy Wrinkle Releaser. They're $7.97. I have these $2 peelies. I got them forever ago. These are found on the ones that are in the trial and travel section, but they're $7.97. So using one of these, I'll pay $5.97 at the register. I'll submit to Ibotta. We have $1.50. And then on Fetch Rewards, we have 3,000 Fetch points, which is $3, making it $1.47. The limit on this offer is 2. So the next deal is on the Pringles. They are $2 each. We grabbed 4 of them for $8. On checkout 51, when buying 4, we'll get $3 back, making them $5 for all 4. And then also submit to Swagbucks and try to get it to go through for Swagbucks. It doesn't matter if it doesn't. I actually need these anyway, so I'm just happy to save the $3 that I'm going to be saving. The next deal is on the Dave's Killer Bread Bar snack things. They are $4.47. You'll submit to Ibotta for 50 cents. And on Fetch Rewards, we have 3,200 Fetch points, which is $3.20, making this box just 77 cents. Celsius drinks are on rollback for $1.97. You'll grab 2 of them. 2 of them will cost you $3.94. On Fetch Rewards, we have 1,500 Fetch points, which is $1.50, making 2 of them just $2.44. Alright, y'all, this deal got so much better, and I'm so excited. I also kind of feel bad that I didn't do the giveaway last week. That way you guys could have the peelies this week for Fetchtopia. But, yeah, it is still a moneymaker regardless. So these Iams Perfect or Proactive Health, Healthy Weight, they're $9.88 for the small bag. I have these $4 peelies. I'm going to use one, pay $5.88 at the register, submit to Fetch Rewards where we have 12,000 Fetch points. There is no size restriction for this offer, making them, if you don't have this peely, it will be a $2.12 money maker. If you have the peely, it is a $6.12 money maker. Now, if you do want to do this deal because it is a money maker, I'm sure your local like Humane Society or Rescue would absolutely love to have these. This deal is a limit of 2 or a limit of 3 on Fetch. I've already done it once, so I can only do it twice more. We have a super amazing deal on these CoverGirl dual eyebrow pencils. It did reset for me, so I clipped it right away. But the soft brown went through. I think that's the one that we couldn't do last week. I did put in a ticket for a lot of these, but they're $2.88. We got $3 in Ibotta, making them a 12-cent money maker. Now I have a $3 offer on checkout 51. I'm also going to submit for one of these. And then on Swagbucks, I have a $3 offer. And usually, as long as I submit or buy more than one, they'll give me a rebate or a coupon on each app. So I'll make 2 of them $3.12 money maker, and then 3 of them a 12-cent money maker. So these CoverGirl cheekbones 3 count are on clearance for $4 at my store. They do work for the $3 face Ibotta rebate. I did put in tickets for both of these last week. And then we have $3 on checkout 51 and $3 on Swagbucks. So I can grab up to 5 of them for just $1 on Ibotta, or if I use those other apps, it'll be a $2 moneymaker on up to 2. Or if y'all prefer to grab foundation, we have ones that are $5 on clearance, or these ones are $6. So they work for Ibotta, and they should work for checkout 51 and Swagbucks. We have a good deal on the Skin to Matte Shave Gel, so it's $3.97. We have dollar printable coupons, so I'm going to use one, pay $2.97, submit to Ibotta, making it $1.97. So we have a couple of razor deals today. So the first deal is on the Schick Intuition razor. It is $9.97. We're going to use, if I can get it out, one of these $3 printable coupons from coupons.com. So we'll pay $6.97, submit to Ibotta for $3, making it $3.97. Or we'll grab one of the refills, or you can do both if you want. The limit print on the coupon is 2, so you can also grab the refill for $13.87. You'll use that a second coupon or the first coupon, pay $10.87. Then you'll submit to Ibotta where we have $4, making it $6.87. The next deal is on the Hydro Silk sensitive one. It's specifically on the sensitive one. It's $9.97. Use that same $3 paper coupon. Pay $6.97. Submit to Ibotta for $3, making it $3.97. Or you'll grab one of the refills. Now the refills isn't picky about. They're $14.97. You'll use one of those $3 printable coupons on one of these. Pay $11.97. Submit to Ibotta for $4, making it $7.97. So the next deal is going to be on the Shake Hydro Sensitive Razors. These ones are $9.97. We're going to use a $3 printed coupon from coupons.com. This one's specifically for the men's razors, so we'll pay $6.97. Submit to Ibotta for $4, making it $2.97. Or you can grab the refill, or you can grab both. Like I said, the print allotted amount on coupons.com is usually $2. So you'll use one of these. You'll pay $11.97 at the register. Submit to Ibotta for $6, making it $5.97. Y'all, this is my quick, easy, simple haul that I'm doing today. Let's go check out. All right, we're back in from checkout, but before we go over my receipts, I do want to point out a few things about Fetch, just in case you're not aware. So because we're getting such large amounts of Fetch points back, we don't want this to turn into a Shopkick debacle. So make sure you're cashing out for your gift cards. I think the highest amount is like $50. Just get whatever you can. Now on gift cards, it does take sometimes up to 3 days to receive them, so they're not instant, just an FYI. So if you expect them just like that, they're not going to show up. So if you do plan to go to Walmart, try to grab them as soon as you can. Also, the points that we're getting during Fetchtopia, like the bonus points, are going to expire when Fetchtopia is over. So if you can't cash them out into a gift card, I wouldn't worry. Now I know Fetch does post new offers, usually most days except for Sunday, I want to say. Sometimes Sunday? I don't know. I feel like there's like 1 or 2 days a week that they don't post offers for. So, there will be more offers. Will they be Fetchtopia offers? I'm not 100% sure. I didn't read much into the details of this. I honestly didn't even know much about the Fetchtopia thing, what's going on. It just said there will be basically bonus points is all I was reading into. So I'm like, whatever, you know. I didn't think it was going to be as big as it is, to be quite honest. So that's my little spiel about Fetch. Just make sure, you know, you're cashing out and then blah, blah, blah. So my first receipt, I did at the other store. Like I told you guys, my store doesn't carry the Sargento little cracker things. So I grabbed them there. So as you can see, that's all I grabbed. It was $8.96. I submitted to Fetch Rewards for the 10,000 Fetch points for this one. And then my second receipt, I showed you everything that was in the cart. So all 20 items, my coupons, wherever they are, they all 4 came off. The Skin and May ones were a little hard to scan, even though I have a really good printer. But regardless, $73.49 was my total for this one. I submitted to Ibotta for $38.35. Apparently there's a 10 cents any like kid snack that attached to the Pringles, because it's like the only food thing I bought. I didn't scan them in Ibotta because I didn't have a Pringles offer, so that was cool, an extra 10 cents. Then I submitted for Fetch Rewards for $29. So that was super awesome. Then to Checkout 51 for $9. And then to Swagbucks. Now they're all pending, but we'll be getting $6 back at least if the third one goes through. That's super awesome. If it doesn't, I don't really expect it to, because I already claimed it on Checkout 51. If the CoverGirl ones don't go through, I'll just put in a ticket. I bought more than enough items to cover the coupons. And then I submitted, nope, that's it. So my grand total for this receipt was an $8.86 profit. The first receipt was a $1.04 profit. So it makes my whole haul a $9.90 profit, but we're going to round it up to say $10, just just to make it an even number. So I'm super excited. Excuse me, guys. So for the deals, I wanted to focus more on the Fetchtopia ones, just because there are a limit of each deal, and since they're higher amounts, they will go faster than normal like Ibotta rebates and everything. So that's why most of my deals did include the Fetchtopia offers. Depending on what Ibotta releases tomorrow, I may do a second haul. Otherwise, I may just run in. My weekend warrior, weekend dash cash, whatever it's called, is not bad. It's 18 offers for $5. I probably won't hit that big bonus one. I didn't calculate how many I had to do left. It's under 50%, so I was like, I'm not worried about it. Forget that. But yeah, hopefully Ibotta is giving Fetch the side eye and be like, what are you doing? And then come out with like super amazing deals tomorrow, because that's my hope. That's my hope and dreams for Ibotta, is to try to compete with Fetch and come up with super amazing deals. But I can only hope. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time.